Well, hi everybody, it's Doug. So, this is my entry into Chris Capune's Suki 500 giveaway. First of all, most importantly, Chris, congratulations on reaching 500 subscribers. Amazing milestone. More amazing is the amount of content you produce. You have something like over 1,100 videos, something like that. Even Helpful Lockpicker only has 400 something. Dude, you are prolific. So let's talk. Basically, we've been told to explain one or two locks that taught us the most in our picking career. And these are the two for me, even though I really had trouble narrowing it down. Early on in my picking experience, this one, the Master 6121, taught me a little bit about, well, I learned a lot about spools. I learned a lot about tensioning. I actually learned by mistake once that I could leave the shackle open and pick it without having any shackle tension on there. But also, and you just saw how the tensioner moved, there is a lot of talking going on from these spools. They tell you everything. You know exactly when you hit a spool. So I learned a lot about that. I learned about tensioning, learned about the serrations in there, and I learned about dealing with one of these, what I call a loose core, where it basically just sits in there. And of course, I managed to open it and then lose it, but you get the idea. So dealing with a loose core inside there is also an interesting challenge, because it seems to be kind of just moving around inside the lock as you're working on it, which is much more challenging as a newer picker. The other lock I'm going to show you in a second taught me humility. That lock, see, it aggravates me that I had this pick. Actually, this one also taught me about keeping control of my tensioner, because it does definitely come back to bite you if you don't keep an eye on that tensioner. You just let it go flying out of the keyway. There we go. Okay. See? Got it open. So the American lock, like I said, this one taught me humility, because I had picked through a whole bunch of locks. I went through my, my Master, and I went through this, and I went through my, like my Abus locks, and I thought, okay, now I really have the hang of this. And I got two of these things in the mail, shoved my pick in, and couldn't feel a darn thing. Couldn't even seem to find the pins. And I thought, oh my God, I don't know anything about what I'm doing. And what it really is I've just never dealt with this small of a format of pins and lock. I also learned that I had to vary my tension. Had to be very, very conscious of my tensioning and of each of the pins. So I learned a lot about subtlety and about cautious tensioning, and basically much more precise picking off of the American. So these are my two locks that taught me the very most, if you wanted to collectively add those together. And that is my entry. Chris, once again, congratulations. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time today. And everybody, stay safe, stay healthy. If you get a chance, drop a comment on here. And if you're not subscribed and you're watching this video, make sure you're subscribed so that you will find out next time we post a video. All right? Thanks, everybody. Take care. Stay out of trouble.